Hi there, Aquarius. This is going to be your May reading. So if you have your sun sign, your north node, your rising, moon, or Venus, this is for you. This is going to be your reading for May, and let's see what comes up. I could be saying that it's love. For some other, it could be work. So you can switch those departments as you see fit. Not everybody is having like a love situation, or not everybody's having a work situation. So, or maybe it could just be an energy that the cards are picking up that are around you. So you take it as it resonates. These are for entertainment purposes only, so just only take in what you need to hear and leave the rest behind. With all that being said, let's get started. I've already pre-shuffled the cards and meditated on them, and so like that I don't have to be shuffling all over the place and taking more of your time. I appreciate your time and every minute that you give me and second that you give me here on YouTube. So I appreciate you, and I don't want to take so much of your time, but don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Anyways, for the month of May, what I see for you, Aquarius, there is something that you have been working really hard, and you got the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands talks about having the stability that you finally wanted, maybe working hard at having something stable, whether it's a home, whether it's a career. You work so hard and now you are like kind of celebrating. You're in the zone, and you are proud. It's like a time to celebrate here. There is not a sense of accomplishment, but you are like, gosh, I worked so hard for this stability, whether it's spiritual, home, or in a relationship, working together with somebody, or moving in with somebody, you know, building a home together, and it's something stable. That's what I sense here. That's what it could be going on with you. Again, you tell me if it resonates or not, and what department of your life it's happening. You also have the card of miracles. So you could be having a lot of miracles going on at the moment, or you're going to be running into the month of May a lot of luck, and just miracles coming into fruition. Maybe I feel like in the past, maybe you were a little faithless. You didn't have enough faith in things happening, or happening in a positive way. Maybe you had a lot of just things happening, you know, and you didn't see a way out of certain situations. But the miracle card is here to tell you that there is going to be a lot more positive moments in May, and you just need to affirm that and be open to seeing the miracles that you are going to be seeing in the month of May. Now, in the recent past, maybe you had it feels like you had like a lot of spark of passion. You were you had all this energy and passion and drive, and it led you to maybe you having a lot of choices, or having a lot of options, and or maybe there could have been a lot of options that and opportunities that you were being granted, or you know, it talks about you having a lot of choices and a lot of opportunities here in whatever department there is, and it could have been maybe that you chose somebody or you chose, or you connected, or maybe you were embodying the energy of a like Page of Wands, somebody that's real passionate. You were maybe just going for what felt right, and what your instinct was telling you to go for, but it led you to maybe conflicts, and maybe having feeling defeated. You know, there was a lot of arguments here, there was a lot of fighting, there was a lot of like kind of competition, but more arguing. Somebody wanting to be right at all cost, whether it was you or it was another person. And this person could be more of a fire energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and it just left you depleted and defeated, and maybe there was no winning here. You felt like there was no winning here. So that is what is coming up for your recent past. As far as your what you're feeling now at the moment, it could be that you are seeking more balance, you are seeking more peace, you are or finally seeing what peace feels like, right? There is a sense here of you transitioning, or maybe you're going to be traveling, or just kind of like a there's changes that you are going through, whether it's your home, your relationship, or your job. There's like a transition here that is going to be, that is here, um, or you're going to be going through a transition period in regards and results of the circumstances that you have gone through. And these are circumstances that are out of your control. So this change will be very beneficial for you in the month of May. You could be maybe having the feeling of just like retrieving and being alone at the moment, and kind of just kind of how can I say, self-reflecting and reflecting in the situations that you have been through. Maybe they could have been pretty traumatic or dramatic, that you feel like, okay, it's time to just, go within and see how much maybe you have grown as well from this situation. There is, it's time to maybe take time off and just kind of have a retrospect of everything that you have been going through at the moment. So maybe that's another thing that you could be going through, or it's asking you to go through. Maybe take just a few time off, or maybe of hanging out with friends, or giving so much energy to your friends, and just kind of hone that energy for you. And sometimes when we spend that time being alone and kind of self-reflecting, I feel like we grow more, because we have time to sit and think with our own thoughts, and what we're feeling and what we are feeling within. Yeah, and that's what I feel I need to. That's what I that's what I'm feeling here. Um as far as what's going to be coming up in your in your future, in your recent future, it's going to be that you're going to be going through a lot of healing. Maybe there's a lot of hope. There is going to be a lot of positive changes here. There is a sense of you a lot of things that you have prayed for that are now gonna be more accomplished. This card talks about a lot of having faith, and maybe you prayed a lot. It could also talk about maybe maybe you see now how much you idolize a certain situation, or a certain person, or a certain place, or a certain job, or certain something, and it's asking you maybe to put it more in a realistic prospect. Maybe yeah, think a little bit more realistic instead of idolizing things more. And that is something that is just coming through. But also have high hopes, and keep your prayers, or whatever it is that you do, keep your high vibration and good energy going. You also have the devil here, and with the devil here, I feel like it's maybe it could be somebody else that's coming in, or maybe you feel bound by a certain situation here, if it's you. And it could be maybe negative thinking, or maybe there's an addiction that you're going through, that or you're going to be going through, or just know that there is a way out. With the devil card, usually the person feels chained up, like there is no way of leaving the situation or moving. You just feel stuck in a place where you can't move, and you feel bound to a certain situation, whether it's work, home, a relationship, or something. And you need to know, you need to be aware that there is ways out of it. So maybe with you being knowing and going for with the Queen of Wands here, maybe you knowing exactly what you want and going for it, and not stopping until you get yourself out of these chains here. out of these either negative thinking, addiction. If it's something that's holding, that you feel bound, whatever it is, whether it's just negative thinking, something that's just, you feel like, oh my God, I just cannot. With high hopes, prayers, and positive thinking, and having a high vibration, just thinking more positively, you can get yourself out of it. And knowing that with the energy that you're going to be embodying here with the Queen of Wands, you can get yourself out of anything you want. The Queen of Wands usually is somebody that's unstoppable, that will not stop until they get what they want, that is alluring. Maybe you're going to be feeling a lot more attractive in the month of May. There's going to be a lot of things coming in for you. You're going to have this spark of creativity, maybe thinking a little bit more creative ways to get out of the situation that you are in that makes you feel bound. And yeah, that is what I'm feeling for you. Please let me know what area of your life this resonates in. You also have Belladonna as a card. So maybe your message for this month as also can be, it talks about thresholds, hidden power, and lure. So a question that you can be asking yourself is, where are you being asked to bend, not break? So maybe there is, maybe it can talk about you, since you're a fixed sign, you see certain things a certain way and you will not change your mind. So maybe you need to, you something to reflect on while you are introspecting yourself in the month of May, is how can you think a little bit outside the box. You don't, not without giving yourself wholly, without you breaking, like bend a little bit, give a little bit, but also don't give so much to where you're breaking yourself. Does that make sense? Another card that you got the 𝓒𝓐𝓢𝓗. So that talks about joy, expression, and glow. So you're going to be glowing this month. So see, and it's you're going to be feeling very attractive, and you're going to be very attractive. Or maybe you could be attracting a lot of new opportunities, a lot of suitors maybe too. So it says here, when did you last let your joy shine without a restraint? So there is a sense here of you feeling restrained here, being too fixated on a certain situation, or a certain you not being bendable, or maybe there's a sense for others that you feel like you are at a breaking point. But it's time to enjoy May, and that's what I'm picking up for you with the Calendula card here. It's time for you to take a break from all the restraints and feeling bound to certain situations, and have fun. Have fun and let your beauty shine. It's time to maybe go out and take a break from all the hard work that you've been working hard to be stable in your life. Yeah, that is what I'm getting for you. Please let me know if it resonates, and I hope you have an amazing May filled with blessings. And don't forget to like, share, and comment. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Bye.